Hi, I'm Ganesh Swami, one of the co-founders of Covalent. Over the past couple of years, we've never wavered from our commitment to Covalent's mission, which is to enable the pioneers of tomorrow with the best data products. In 2023, we've done a lot. We've worked around the Nomad hack. We've indexed over 200 blockchains. We released a new UI kit known as GoldRush. But this is about Covalent Vision 2024. So let me hand it over to my colleagues to get a glimpse of what's in store for next year.
Hey everyone, I'm Jay, Head of Product here at Covalent. Our team's mission has been to make blockchain data understandable and accessible. We started with just a handful of blockchains, and now we're indexing over 200 into the Covalent database. Our first product was the Unified API, which allows for easy access to this wealth of data. On its heels was Increment, our BI tool, which lets you turn data into visual stories, providing you with actionable insights. We've also released SDKs in TypeScript and Python, allowing for seamless integration with our database. And with the GoldRush kit, we're giving developers the ability to quickly build and deploy powerful Web3 applications. Every one of these products leverages the billions of points of data within the Covalent database. And every enhancement that we bring to this database not only makes it better, but also improves thousands of applications that you've built upon it. It is this connection between our database and your projects that drives us to continue to innovate, ensuring that we're all moving forward and building great things together.
Hi everyone, I'm Leilani Lettingham and I'm a product manager at Covalent. We at Covalent have always been pioneers, committed to delivering innovative features and unmatchable depth, and 2023 was no exception. But as the landscape evolves, so does our vision and strategy. In 2023, we saw a huge growth in institutional customers, and our compass is now pointed towards a new north. In the coming year, we aim to benefit you, our community, by enhancing the two pillars that form the bedrock of our offering, the completeness and correctness of data. One upcoming example of this is Traces Plus. Traces Plus is our custom EVM tracer designed to provide a lens into the more nuanced aspects of blockchain transactions. With Traces Plus, we aim to fill the current gaps in our transaction data by going beyond event logs, offering a detailed breakdown of internal transactions and native token transfers. This completeness is critical for digital asset accounting, where even the smallest gap can make a big difference on a balance sheet. In terms of correctness, we're incorporating rigorous testing and valuable feedback from our premium users. This will allow us to hone our data offerings, ensuring that we don't just meet, but exceed the standards of accuracy and reliability that our community deserves. So what's different in 2024? It's our refined focus on polishing our data offerings, ensuring that each piece of information you get from Covalent is a perfect blend of completeness and correctness. In this way, we aim to be a beacon in the Web3 space, always reliable and always leading the way.
Hi, my name is Harish and I lead developer relations at Covalent. And so 2023, despite it being a bear market, had a strong focus towards building for blockchain adoption and growth. And we saw this with the proliferation of rollups and app chains. We saw this through improvements to the user experience with account abstraction. And in general, we saw a maturity of Web3 use cases like wallets and dexes and taxation tools. And so it's pretty exciting to see blockchain adoption moving and crossing the chasm from the early adopters to the early majority. But with this growth and adoption, we're seeing the explosion of on-chain data being more challenging for developers to access. Developers need streamlined tools to be able to focus on building for their business needs. They shouldn't have to think about how do I get on-chain data. They should be focused on how do I use on-chain data. Therefore, 2024, from a developer relations perspective, is going to be heavily focused on expanding the developer-friendly toolkits. This means building beyond the SDKs that we deployed this year, which were for TypeScript and Python, It means building out more use case templates and basically moving away from the single REST API tool to something more akin to a Swiss Army knife kit. And so we're going to be focused on enabling developers to do more with less effort. So here's to an exciting 2024, empowering developers to do more with on-chain data.
Hey everyone, I'm David and I lead growth and customer success at Covalent. Today what we're seeing is that the world has become multi-chain. There's hundreds of blockchain networks live, and that means that user assets and on-chain data is becoming increasingly fragmented, making it super hard for developers and applications to access. Our vision at Covalent is simple. It's to be the most powerful data platform to serve all the world's on-chain data. We're already the leading indexer in the space with over 200 chains indexed, but next year we're seeing more stacks and more app chain scaling solutions emerging, such as the OP Stack, Arbitrum Orbit, Polygon CDK, and also Avalanche subnets. So we're challenging ourselves to index every single blockchain in the world. This will further cement our position as the leading indexer in the space with the broadest, deepest, and most secure on-chain data available to empower builders across all verticals and to empower the entire blockchain ecosystem. Because without easy access to on-chain data, the promise of blockchains will be left unfulfilled.
Hi everyone, my name is Jacqueline and I am the evangelist for all things product and community at Covalent. At Covalent, we believe in community and that everyone should have equal accessibility to education, a high quality network, and different tools when it comes to Web3. And in the last iteration of the Alchemists program, it just warmed our hearts so much to see Alchemists hungry to contribute back to the ecosystem and to the community as a whole. But for 2024, we're so excited for the Alchemist program 4.0 because it's going to be even bigger and better. So if you're someone who's looking to be part of a growth and development program where you're hungry to learn and challenge yourself to become a leader, and also have access to innovative technologies, learn about why data accessibility and ownership is important, and last, having a safe space to learn at your own pace where you actually get to have a voice, regardless of what skill sets and background you have, this is the program for you. And the best investment you can make is the investment in yourself, and that's why we're so excited to welcome you to the Covalent Alchemist family.
Hey everyone, my name is Niall York and I'm the product manager for the Covalent network. So up until now, our primary focus has been building API demand, and we've seen this with a continued growing number of API users. However, we are now beginning to shift this demand over to the Covalent network, and a critical component of this is the query node. Now what this shift means is that we're opening the door to a vast supply of Web3 data, all sourced from a decentralized network, and switching from a primarily hosted service to a network that can respond to developer API queries. This is an absolute game changer for the community as it empowers the applications and developers who currently rely on the API with the decentralized data protocol as an integral part of their stack. At Covalent, we're on the mission to unlock the power of decentralized Web3 data, and our roadmap for the upcoming year delivers on that vision. We look forward to embarking on the journey with you.
What we've heard so far is the story of the Covalent network coming together like a jigsaw puzzle. But there's two additional items I'm excited for in the new year. The first is the fee switch, and the second is the Ethereum Wayback Machine. First, the fee switch. So far, the consumers of the Covalent network have been paying fees to use data from the network. And this fees is now going to be reflected on-chain via protocol fees. And this is something I'm really excited for because this is outlining a path to sustainability for the Covalent network. The second action item I'm excited about is the Ethereum Wayback Machine. So far, there's an acute problem on the horizon that's often overlooked, which is access to historical archival information from the Ethereum blockchain without going through centralized rent-seeking intermediaries. With the introduction of dank sharding, with the introduction of DA layers like Celestia and EigenLayer, which delete data between 14 days to 30 days, with the introduction to blob storage and blob expiry, unfettered access to historical data becomes a problem. So the Covalent network is stepping up to fill this gap via the Ethereum Wayback Machine. It's going to be the uncontested ally of holding on to this data, so should a developer or someone on the Ethereum ecosystem need access to historical data, they can go through the Ethereum Wayback Machine, which is a decentralized protocol. That was a lot, and we have much to do. Happy holidays, and looking forward to getting back to building in the new year. Thank you.